Now today I'm going to talk a little bit about orbital sanders. Now in the past I've always owned, usually around mid-range, I guess that usually $75, $100 range is what I paid for sanders, orbital sanders. I have this DeWalt here that I've had for probably 10 years, and Milwaukee's 4 or 5 years old, and they've served me well. And I've often wondered, like, is something a little more expensive, is it worth the money? So finally I bit the bullet, and I bought this Bosch 5-inch orbital sander. It's an ROS65VC 5-inch sander. 3.3 amps, and basically this is what comes in the box. One sanding disc and an Allen key to put the front handle on, and your filter cartridge. Now I did notice the filter cartridge, it takes a little bit of push to get it on there. Let's put a disc on this thing and give her a try. Now this is a 120 grit disc, and I've got a cutting board here that I've been making that I'll give it a shot on. Like I said, it probably nearly 4 times the price of some of the other sanders I've been buying. Like, I was always kind of curious, like, are they worth the money? And well, I guess we're going to find out. Certainly quite a difference in the sound when you listen to one of these. I guess it helps to plug it in. Oh, and there's also a vacuum hose adapter that comes with it also, so you can hook your shop vac to it. Now what I find with this, like I marked this board with a few pencil marks, and it really does, it's quite aggressive actually, and easy on the hands, and with this vibration thing that has on it, you really don't even feel the sander in your hands. It's quite a nice little sander, and I'm thinking now that maybe I should have bit the bullet a long time ago and bought one of these. So far I'm liking it. Well, the question is now, what do I think of this sander? I bought this sander at Lowe's.ca, and it was around $3.50, which is quite a bit more than some of these cheap sanders. And is it worth the money? Well, so far out of the box, like I seem to think so, and I think I'm going to like this sander. And it felt a little bit heavy out of the box, but once you have it in your hand and start sanding with it, like, it's really quite comfortable and basically effortless, and it doesn't it doesn't hurt your hand or wrist or anything if you hang on to it for a while. The filter cartridge just screws out. Just tap it in the side of a garbage can and to clean it out, and it does a pretty good job of picking up all the dust. And the only thing with this sander, if you plan on sanding up the side of cabinets and stuff and holding on to it with one hand, I think you will find it quite heavy, unless you're really strong. So it may not be the sander for that type of work, but for two-handed sanding, like, it's got a metal body, which a lot of cheap sanders don't have, and like, I really think I'm glad I bought this. I think I'm gonna like this sander. Now, if you found this if you found this video useful, click like and subscribe. Feel free to leave some comments. I really do enjoy reading them, and even hearing from people who might have this sander, and see what you think. That am I on the right track here saying this is a good sander? And so far I think so. Like most woodworkers, like, you're always buying new tools or upgrading your tools, and it's kind of nice to see some videos, just a regular guy, woodworker, that's talking about tools that at least it gives you some kind of an idea when you're looking to buy something, at least what to buy, what not to buy. So leave a comment if you have one of these sanders. I'd really like to hear from you to see what you think.